Ladies and gents, welcome back to another video. My name is AJ Pillsbury68, and today I got another scranktacular video for you guys. So as many people know, I am notoriously bad at Pokemon games. I think this has been established with all the previous Pokemon videos I've made. Well, today I'm gonna suck some more at Pokemon games, because my friend Matt Emler Plays and I did a Pokemon Cagelocke. Matt played Omega Ruby and I played Alpha Sapphire, which this also doubles as a first playthrough, because I've never played Oras before. Anyway, Cagelocks have normal Nuzlocke rules, so if a Pokemon faints it dies forever. You can also only catch the first encounter per route. The Cagelocke has a few extra rules though. After every gym, we partake in a 1v1 battle where we each send in one Pokemon to fight each other. If you win one of these battles, you get a perk, either TMs, held items, or a Vive on the Pokemon that won. After we beat the Elite Four and Champion, we will have a 6v6 final battle that will determine the winner. Technically there are points, but we weren't counting them because once again I suck at Pokemon. Finally, we added one more rule. Each person can use only one more Legendary or Mega than the other person. So if I had two, Matt could only have three. Anyway, that's all the rules. Finally, I'd just like to say, go check out Matt, because he's making a video of his own on this Cagelocke, and go check out our other videos too. Thanks. Anyway, that's it. So let's not make this a classic Pillsbury long intro and get on to the video. As for our starters, Matt gets a motherfucking 50% Zygarde, and I get a Heatran. So we both got legendaries, but, you know, there's a slight problem. Zygarde walls Heatran, so that's great. Alright, starter time.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
We're back. Call me John back.
I swear to fuck. Oh, okay, I got a Heatran.
Alright, I wall it, so it's fine.
Shit. We moved on and got some encounters. My most notable ones include Raichu with Intimidate, Whirlipede, Kangaskhan, and Sylveon. I say Sylveon was important, but she basically wasn't at all. I think I used it maybe twice in battle, and the only reason why I kept it on the team was for intimidation for Matt to not send out Zygarde. Sylveon learned negative good moves, and it wasn't good at all, so all it did was piss me off the whole time. Anyway, we beat the gym and did the first cage match. Matt sends in Zygarde, and I send in Kangaskhan. And I'm facing a Zygarde, so obviously I lose. Like, what'd you expect? Matt gave Zygarde a revive, and we moved on. We continue along and get a bunch of fishing encounters. Matt gets a Yveltal, which is ridiculous. I also catch a Ferrothorn. I really tend to get Ferrothorn in a lot of things. I got him in Matt Jacob and my 3-way Cagelocke in Sun and Moon, and he kind of carried me a lot during that. Ferrothorn also helped me a lot during this Cagelocke. I kept running into Mamoswine for some stupid reason, and I didn't really have anything to deal with it, so Ferrothorn was the main Pokemon I used to deal with it. Too bad he doesn't get a good grass move till fucking level 40. I also caught a Piplup, which is also very important. It pretty much became my HM slave because he was pretty much the only Pokemon in my party who could learn the 3 fucking water HMs you need to beat the game, but he was still useful. The second gym went off without a hitch, and it was cage match time. Now, surely, Matt will not send in Zygarde a second time, right? Yeah, of course he fucking would. I send in Raichu and yeah, he's fucking dead. We went to Slateport, got a bunch of random encounters that didn't matter, and then got the best encounter of the game so far. Fracture. After that, I entered him into a contest that was totally fucking rigged. What do you mean it failed to startle the other Pokemon? I also got a Flygon, and again, I also for some reason always get Flygon in Nuzlocke. He was my starter in me and Matt's Black and White Soul Link, and I got him again in our Black 2 and White 2 3-way Cagelocke. Anyway, Fracture and Ferrothorn beat the third gym, so it's cage match time. I send in Ferrothorn because I really needed to win a match. Luckily enough, Matt sent out Shellos. Super underrated Pokemon, by the way. I love Shellos. But there was still a problem.
Oh, fuck.
Isn't it crazy that I don't have a grass move on Ferrothorn?
But I lose.
Yeah, not till level fucking 40. It was fine though, and we pin missiled him to death and secured our first cage match win. I gave Ferrothorn TMs and used a TM I bought earlier, and I taught him Earthquake. We moved on, and I caught a Manectric with Sandstorm. It's not important, I just thought it was kind of funny.
If only I had a ground type.
Oh my god, he's got Sandstream. Fuck. But then, the first huge mistake of the run happened. Matt and I were partaking in the fantastic thing of making fun of each other, and I was very distracted. I kept Fracture in against a Marshtomp while he was paralyzed, which in a sense was fine, but the problem was I wasn't paying attention to what move Marchand used. He used Bide, which, if you don't know, makes the user take damage for 2 turns and then doubles the damage it takes. I was not paying attention and hit Marchand while he used the move, and Fracture died.
What?
Oh, you suck.
You distracted me, you piece of shit!
Mind games. That's how they get you. Sunstone. Oh my god.
Rich! God damn it!
Man, oh man. What a day.
Shut the fuck up! This is your fault. This is your fault.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Killed Rich.
We're not on the same team, so I don't feel bad.
Now this one royally sucked, because Bide was fresh in my mind. In a gym lock attempt that Jacob and I did, but never posted, I lost my Palkia to a sock that used Bide because I didn't know what it did. So me now losing 2 great Pokemon to Bide really pisses me off. I'll just Ancient Power it. Not Bide! Oh, it didn't do shit.
You might get railed by Bide.
Water Pulse confused. I forgot Water Pulse can do that. What the fuck?
Andrew, do you know what Bide does?
No!
Do you want me to tell you what Bide does now?
Yes, yes!
Bide, it stores energy for 3 turns, and it does double the damage back that it took to the person who did it. Oh! Well, there goes Palkia and Glalie.
Whoops!
Oh, God.
Classic Pillsbury fuck up.
Yeah, I'm glad that you just, like, assumed what it did.
I thought Bide was kind of like Facade, where it's
Yeah.
like just a kind of a good normal move.
It is a good normal move, especially when the person does not know what it does.
After this, I caught a Chandelure. Could have gotten a Basculin, but didn't, and caught a Drapion.
Say the thing! Say the thing!
I'm not saying. I'm not saying the thing.
No, Servine's gotta say the thing. It just got a drought. That's really bad. Nice. Servine. Come on. No way.
Whirlipede evolved into Scolipede, and I got a Walrein for my egg. This was great. Walrein is a fantastic tanky Pokemon, and he's an Ice type. So he walls Zygarde. Walrein would be a fantastic counter to Zygarde in the final fight, so me getting one is fantastic.
What?
Oh wow.
That shouldn't have killed.
What happened?
Nothing happened. I guess you just got a low roll the first time and then a high roll the second time.
On what, Ironhead?
No, Earth Power.
Oh.
Welp, it's dead. Flannery sent out a Fennekin with Imposter and impostered my Heatran. This became a problem because Heatran had a really diverse moveset. I sent in Walrein because he was really the best option at that point, and Prinplup was in the box because he was over the level cap. I pretty much heal stalled until he ran out of Ancient Power and then attacked with Brine. This might have been my fault because my math wasn't mathing, but I thought Walrein would live his second Earth Power. I was pissed off and chalked it up to he got a low roll first turn and a high roll the second, which could have happened, but it's up to Inscrunkportation. Anyways, I had to pull myself together because we finished up the battle and now it was cage match time. And it was another dog shit matchup for me. Matt sent out Tyranitar and I sent in Chandelure. The plan for this cage match was simply to confuse Ray him and hope he keeps hitting himself, but Rock Slide fucking one-shot Chandelure. And it wasn't even a crit.
Just don't one shot, please.
Oh my god.
It fucking one shot! What the fuck?
Matt also picked up the Tyranitar rights earlier, so he gave Tyranitar items. We went to fight Norm, and besides fighting a Kyogre in a gym trainer battle, he went on without a hitch. Next cage match is up. Matt's Primordial Sea Starmie versus my Flygon. Learning from my past mistakes, I planned on using Bide to win. Please enjoy this commentary from Jacob, and us, but mostly Jacob.
Well, I'm up here in the tower, Bill, and I'm looking down, and it seems like that Starmie will have a super effective hit if he wasn't Dragon type. Unfortunately, that Dragon type covering up the water weakness.
Oh my
he'll
god!
actually just be a normal amount. Oh, and he goes for a bide.
He's gonna beat me with
incredible
Bide.
play.
He's gonna beat.
I was calculating that son of a bitch last time. I'm so glad we lost that gym games, that gym block, baby.
He's gonna,
Hell yeah.
he's gonna beat me with
Guess
Bide. He's gonna beat me with Bide. He's peeking his mic so bad, it's
Is
crazy.
he also...
You can't hear what he's
Does he also
saying.
sound like...
You can't hear what he's saying.
Well, Bill, I'm up here at the tower, and it seems like Carl is gonna smack him. Oh,
Oh, okay.
not Joseph Recover.
It is Joseph Recover.
His name is Joe, and he used Recover, so he's
Joseph
just
Recover. This is a stupid ass cage match. Hold the Johnson. I think I got this.
Just trust me, I've been holding it this entire time.
That's good to know. He's really contemplating this move.
Yeah, I'm watching him contemplate it.
You want to think out loud, or are you gonna leave the viewers in the dark?
No, he's learning how to read for the first time. Give him a moment.
Okay. They call me John, son.
Here we go.
Son of John.
Okay, maybe not.
Is he Is he? Did he leave? Oh,
No, he's still here. I'm watching the stream.
is he muted or no?
No, he's just locked
I'm
in.
not muted. No, I'm not. No, I'm
He's
locked in.
locked. Oh, he could flinch me here. Ooh,
Oh, here we go.
John Dice.
The illness that like
Oh my
turns
God.
you yellow or something.
Oh my god.
That's funny. All right, I can't get flinched 3 times in a row, can
Yes.
No! Oh God!
I? I went for recover that turn too. That's fucking crazy. That I got flinched 3 times in a row. What the hell?
Oh my god. I
I
almost
can't believe
screwed
he
up.
killed Joseph
Because
Joestar.
If water gun didn't kill water pulse, whatever, didn't kill me that time, and it didn't flinch, and water gun didn't kill me, I was gonna use bite again, hoping that, or actually that wouldn't have worked.
No, I would have won if you used bite again.
I would have won, but I like right after I clicked Rockside that last time, I was very worried that you weren't gonna flinch a 3rd time in a row, and I like regretted my choice, and I was thinking that I should have chose bide, but I also didn't know if water pulse would have killed me.
I
or not.
would have. No,
So-
but I would have. If you missed a rock slide or didn't flinch,
You would have recovered. You would have recovered.
if you missed a rock slide or didn't flinch, I would have won. At any one of those 3 turns, I would have won. Because then I could have recovered.
Somehow, by the grace of Christ Almighty himself, I was able to flinch Matt Starmie 3 times in a row and won. We moved on in another stupid death. I hit Wobbuffet with a Fire Fang and he went for counter, one-shotting Heatran. Heatran, my only legendary, had died.
Other than name, you can see him and I share many similarities. Physical features mainly. I'm smarter than him though. He's kind of dumb.
If it's
Shroomish. I don't need more grass types. I have like 8 of them. They call me John Grass.
fuck.
Oh my god, I didn't even watch that happen. I just look over to my other monitor and he's dead.
What the?
Did you go for counter? Or mirror coat?
I think so. I think Mirror Code. I think he went for Mirror Code.
She wobble
Are
on
you
my
shitting
bed until Are you shitting me?
Oh yeah, I also lost Scolipede, but I don't know when. On the bright side, Piplup evolved into Empoleon, and I caught a Pignite, which Emboar is my favorite starter. And luckily for us, Emboar was able to carry us through the gym battle, and it was time for cage match number 6. I sent in Drapion, and Matt sent in Beartick. I set up with a Honeclaws, and Matt used Icicle Crash a few times, which beat Drapion. I wasn't like too upset about this, because I didn't really know what to do, but it still sucked having Matt's Beartick have perks. Hey, remember when I said I got an Emboar and that was peak? Yeah, well, not anymore, because then I proceeded to get the other 2 firefighting starters in back-to-back encounters. I also got a Gothitelle, which I used a lot but didn't really give a shit about whatsoever. Then a Piloswine, Abra, and a Yanmega with Intimidate. The next gym went on without a hitch, and it was time to match some cages. I sent in Alakazam, and Matt sent in his Walrein with Sap Zipper. I set up a Calm Mind and then Psychic twice to win my third cage match of the run. After this, Matt and I were having like a top 5 serious conversation ever, so we were both like not really locked in on Pokemon. And while we were talking, this happened.
He was a nice. He's like a nice. Yeah, he's an idiot. But... Oh my god.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Oh my god!
I was gonna say earlier, like I'm not even kidding. Like when we were in the cave earlier, I'm like, what are the odds one of us finds a shiny?
Oh my god! That's crazy. I'm catching this.
Yeah, I mean it's a good shiny, especially when it evolves too.
Yeah.
Hell, I'll let you.
Obviously, I won't use it for the.
I'll let you. I mean, no, a shiny claws, you can use it.
Oh, I can. Oh, yeah.
I'll even let you gen in a Sunstone if you want to evolve it if you don't have one.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm using the Master Ball on this thing if I can.
Yeah.
If I can't catch it. Oh well, this is gonna be rich.
Really sucks that the conversation we were having before it was like really serious, so you can like only put like that part in the video.
Yeah.
That's content though.
It is content.
I genned in a Shiny Stone and evolved John Pope into a Whimsicott. By the way, my naming scheme for the first half of the lock was white guy names, and the second half was Pope names. But John's a bit, so I named him John Pope since I already had 2 John Pauls. After this, I finally got a legendary encounter.
Yay! Finally!
Shit.
Finally! Holy
Thank
shit!
God. Jesus.
Is there context for that, or?
Our deal is for legendaries for the final fight is you can have one more like. So Andrew has no legendaries at the moment, so I can only have one. Or like legendary or mega. So right now I have a Zygarde, but I also have Mega T-Tar, but I wouldn't use Mega T-Tar because he doesn't have a legendary or mega. But now he has a legendary, so now I could use 2.
Having Keldeo was great and all, but I made the mistake of putting him on the team instead of Emboar, and then proceeded to run into a bunch of ice types in the next gym. Then came a classic Pillsbury fuck-up to top all classic Pillsbury fuck-ups. While technically I put part of the blame on not having Emboar since he had a dark move, this was pretty much entirely my fault. So something I really should be more familiar with is this really awesome, cool thing called a type chart. I would explain this, but I think it's funnier to watch. It doesn't really do much, but, you know, I got Shadow Ball, so now I hit myself, son of a bitch.
Thank fuck. Thank fuck. I didn't say anything. I knew you were so fucked. Oh, thank God. I saved you earlier, but telling you not to go into Flagon, I couldn't let this slide. I couldn't stop that.
I'm killing Keldeo. Keldeo's dying for that because of that one. I'm sacking him.
Why would you do
So
that?
you can't use 2. So you can't use 2.
Well, I can still use T-Tar. I'll just take the Mega Stone. I have a good item to give him too.
Shit. This was a bad idea. I shouldn't have gone into Keldeo.
What did he
Man, too bad I fucking took him off the team who had a dark type move.
I thought Shadow Punch wasn't gonna kill either. I thought you were gonna live on like 2.
That was Shadow Punch? I thought that was Sucker Punch.
No, you would have
I
gotten
guess it was Shadow Punch.
cooked. No, because you move. Sucker Punch is priority. And you went first.
Yeah, I was gone for that. I came back. I sit down. I see an Alakazam into a Dusknoir. I'm like, oh yeah.
Thank God you didn't say anything. I was so worried you were gonna say something.
No. I'm a pretty passive bystander.
That's good. That was his best Pokemon by far.
You didn't fucking confuse me. I didn't even know Ghost type was super effective against Psychic.
Serious?
Yeah, man.
No, I didn't. I knew Dark was good against Psychic. I didn't know Ghost was good against Psychic. I didn't think that was the case, which is why I sent in Alakazam.
You learn something new every day.
That's why I thought. Why do you think I said I thought that was Sucker Punch? I didn't realize that. I didn't. Unless you. If
Oh, well,
had you
'cause-
not said Shadow Punch, I still would not have known Ghost was good against Psychic because I thought he used Sucker Punch.
Well, I
that's
just
what
thought
killed
I thought the
Alakazam.
miscommunication there was they're both punch moves that start with S. That it was like kinda close that you just misread.
I mean, yeah, I misread and I thought it was Sucker Punch.
Yeah, sucker
And
punch.
I thought it was.
I got a
Dark
present
type
for you.
move.
Don't say I never did nothing for you.
What is?
It's the type chart.
Oh, you sent him the type chart.
I did.
Oh, at least you know Ghost is super effective now. So.
Now you can like sit here and take a look at it.
Well, at least I learned something new. And only with minor casualties at that.
Had I not gotten this motherfucking Keldeo, I wouldn't have lost Alakazam.
If you would have known the fucking type chart, you wouldn't have lost Alakazam.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's
Shut
true.
The fuck
This
up.
was a very avoidable
Shut the
situation.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Editor put in every time he made a mistake.
That'd be a
Shut
good.
the
I should do that. You know what? Play the clip.
This man
Dude,
is gonna
he
sweep
used
you.
smokescreen once, and I've missed
Yeah, it is.
every single mud shot.
No!
We died.
No!
I mean, that's not
You're
really.
very.
Yeah, it's a. You're a little too upset about that one, actually.
No, don't hit yourself in confusion. Do not hit yourself in confusion. You stupid bitch! No! No!
Dude, on the way out.
Oh, wow!
I don't know. It's gonna kill you.
I'm gonna die to poison, aren't I? I'm gonna freaking die to poison.
Yep.
I'm gonna die to poison, aren't I?
Yep.
So.
Remember when you said you're gonna get swept by the Mandibuzz? Sarcastically?
No.
Nah, I don't recall. He's lost it.
Not just did, he's also lost the Cagelocke again.
Here's the thing. There's another encounter if you go, up into the relic castle, but there's a lot of trainers in that area before, and I feel like you're gonna run into one of them and you're gonna die.
I'll be fine. Don't trust.
Yeah, that's
trust
good
me,
advice,
trust me, trust me.
actually. No, that's really good
I'm
advice.
like
actually.
I'm not even saying this to, like, make fun of you or whatever. I'm being genuine, like 100% genuine. That I think
I'll
you
be
were
fine.
gonna.
I'll be fine. I'll be
and
fine.
it's
I'll be
okay.
fine. No. I'll be fine.
Motherfucker, he's the son of a bitch. He juked me out. He freaking juked me out. He freaking juked me out. That is so. If I die to the spit trainer, I'm gonna be so pissed.
It's entirely your fault.
It is not entirely my fault.
I
He
warned
juked
you.
me. He is a
Jacob-
Heatran. He is a Heatran.
Jacob and I both warned you not to go in there, and you did too bad.
He juked me
No,
out.
I'm not even. I'm not even. I
I
don't even.
needed another encounter.
I don't even like feel bad for you at this point.
Victory Road.
So I really don't want to sit here and catch this.
No.
Probably don't need it.
Son of a bitch.
Who'd you
You're right.
lose?
I really don't think he
Ferrothorn.
lost Ferrothorn.
Fire Blast didn't do that much the first time.
You got Hyrule probably wrong.
Oh, because it was raining.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Our ancient power it. Not bide. Oh, it didn't do shit.
You might get railed by Bide.
Water Pulse confused. I forgot Water Pulse can do that. What the fuck?
Andrew, do you know what Bide does?
No!
Do you want me to tell you what Bide does now?
Yes! 43? Anyway, this is when I found an essential move to win this battle. Basculin learns Final Gambit, so I teach it to both John Bass and James Pond to plan out a fail-safe, foolproof plan on how to win. Attempt 4. I used Final Gambit wrong. So yeah, I thought Final Gambit was like Endeavor, and I was forced to Dynamax early, so I lost to the Caparaja. Attempt 5. I used Final Gambit wrong a second time. Attempt 33, this one was hilarious. What?
Oh, you suck.
You distracted me, you piece of shit! It doesn't really do much, but, I got Shadow Ball, so now I hit myself, son of a bitch.
Thank fuck. Thank fuck. I didn't say anything. I knew you were so fucked. Oh, thank God.
Wow, I can't believe he did that one time. Can you believe that?
I'm gonna do one of those montages where like it opens up a clip. It like,
Oh no!
oh my God, you suck.
Oh, I had another one.
How did that happen?
Future, you uniquely used future sight and killed it.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That's good stuff.
Let's go! He can't use Mega Tyranitar
Oh
anymore.
no, I guess I have to give my Tyranitar a life orb. Shit.
Shit!
Oh darn it.
Yeah, so I was kind of laughing because now Matt can't use Mega T-Tar. Alright, cage match time. I sent in Flygon and Matt sent out Mienshao. One problem. It had no guard. So I said, okay, well, no guard is really good, so I can't bank on him missing. Flygon was the mon I had the HM Fly on, so I obviously used that to deal super effective damage to Mienshao. Except, there was one little tiny itty-bitty problem.
What do I do?
Nothing else to do.
Like I have to do something.
And maybe...
What? Oh my God, what?
Oh,
because I
you
have
have
no
no
guard.
guard.
Because I have no guard. That's right. Oh my God, I should have just drain punched. I forgot about that.
You have no guard.
I forgot that no guard did that. I know I knew I had no guard, but I forgot it did that like that. I only think of it as you know, moves that are 100% accurate.
Classic, no guard. I forgot that it
Yeah,
does that.
I forgot that it did that. Yeah.
Classic John attack right there.
Andrew, care to throw in some commentary? He must
No.
really. He must
He's,
really
he's
be.
pissed.
Is he thinking?
He's pissed.
Can you explain to me how in the flying fuck, no pun intended, no guard makes Mienshao hit a move when Flygon is 50 feet above its fucking head? What the fuck? That's gotta be the dumbest shit I've heard in my entire life. Anyway, we moved on to Victory Road and fought Wally. And after I had fought Wally, this happened. Yeah, it's hilarious. Thanks for the Dawn Stone. I can evolve my Curlia into a Gallade now.
You know that, but you don't know
have
that
fucking
Psychic
Curlia.
is weak to Ghost. Why? Okay.
Glade's like my third favorite Pokemon.
He's
Why
also
do-
he's
why
also
should
weak
I-
to he's also weak to Ghost.
Shut the fuck up! I know that because he's a fighting type.
Fighting's not weak
No.
to Ghost.
Fighting's not weak to Ghost.
Oh, you're fucking with me. Are you serious? Oh my God.
Kill myself. I'm just gonna kill myself at this
That
point.
was-
Your life
I
touched
was
the
so
nerve. I-
Come on. Are you
You know-
serious? Are you serious?
I was so excited to get on today and have a good time playing Pokemon Cagelocke, and now I want to fucking kill myself, so...
Now I just want to preface by saying, at this point in time, I was so tired. In this session, I had lost Alakazam, Keldeo, a Genesect encounter from a token that I needed to do to surf one-shotting, even though the last time I fought one, it didn't. This being another misplay on my part by not looking at the levels of the two. And then I lost Emboar too, which I was just so done. I cannot stress this enough. You gotta believe. I did know fighting wasn't weak to Ghost at this time. When I first got into Pokemon, I thought it was weak to Ghost due to something having to do with Bee and Alistair and Sword and Shield. But at this point, I was just so done that I was just buying into everything these two said. I didn't care. But then again, I didn't know Psychic was weak to Ghost. This entire session was like the worst session I have ever done. This was worse than losing Fracture to Bide. This was worse than losing Palkia to Bide. This was worse than forgetting to ask Shauna to heal me in the woods in an X and Y Soul Link that I did with Matt. This was worse than not listening to Matt and Jacob, getting juked by a trainer, and having a Heatran kill my Glaceon. This was worse than leaving my Ferrothorn in against a Sunny Day Castform who had used Fire Blast the first turn. This was worse than me losing 33 times to the champion in my Basculin video. This was worse than getting swept by that motherfucking Mandibuzz in the first three-way we did. Holy shit, that's a lot. Man, I really do suck at Pokemon. Here, I got an idea. Let me do something real quick. I'll be right back. There. Now I'll never forget a type ever again. Probably. Since Emboar died, I put Monferno on the team, and let's just take a moment to appreciate the one thing I got really lucky with. Abilities. My Monferno had huge power before it evolved, and then once it did, it had Desolate Land. My Ferrothorn had Filter, and my Apollyon had Fur Coat. Those were some of my best Pokemon in this entire playthrough, and all of them had good abilities. No wonder why Ferrothorn and Empoleon carried me through most of the game. And Infernape wasn't just going to sit there idly. He practically carried us through the Elite Four. Sydney wasn't too much trouble. Phoebe was more difficult. She had a Verizon. The other two were a walk in the park. We had a bunch of Pokemon that were either weak to fire or fighting. And with Flare Blitz and close combat on Infernape, he was easily the MVP of the Elite Four. On to the champ. We lead with Empoleon to take down the Sandslash. He sends out another fucking Mamoswine, and we switch to Ferrothorn and it takes it down. Empoleon takes out the Ninetales, and Infernape takes out his Galvantula and Blissey. And for some odd reason, he didn't have a Mega. He had a Walrein. Well, if only I had a fire-fighting Pokemon with the move Close Combat and the ability Desolate Land. Oh wait, I do. And there it is, the Hall of Fame and the final fight team. Scott the Wise, Jim Carrey, Pope Leo, Pope Urban the 1st, Pope Innocent the 13th, and Pope Pius the 12th. But we ain't done yet. It's final fight time. I lead with Gothitelle and him with Charizard. I flatter to confuse him and he swaps to Tyranitar. I switch to Empoleon and Crunch does way more than I anticipated due to the Life Orb. He switches to Ampharos and I go for a dive. I'm faster so I get hit by a Discharge that almost doesn't kill. I crit Surf to kill Ampharos. He sends out Gengar, and I make a genius swap to Ferrothorn. Remember when I said Ferrothorn learned the TM Earthquake after winning that cage match? Well, now that comes into play. All Matt has to do is stay in, and Earthquake has a good chance to one-shot. He uses a Confuse Ray on me. Ferrothorn has to pull through this confusion. But sadly, it doesn't, and hits himself. Matt is confused on why I sent in Ferrothorn, and he tells me he thinks I have a Dark-type move. He switches to Charizard, and Ferrothorn pulls through confusion. Matt laughs and says he forgot he was weak to ground. What the fuck? Had Matt not thought that Ferrothorn had a Dark-type move and just thought I had sent in Ferrothorn to deal with a Pokemon that I had no one else to deal with? Which is what I was banking on since I knew Ferrothorn was my go-to and he knew Ferrothorn was my go-to. I would have taken out that Gengar. But no. Instead, this fuck comes in. I sack Empoleon so I can get a safe switch into Gothitelle because literally the entire rest of my team is weak to this guy. He goes for a Flamethrower and me a Future Sight. Matt then says out loud that he doesn't think Flamethrower would kill.
I don't think this kills.
And Flamethrower crits, killing Gothitelle. Mamoswine and Yanmega quickly fall to Charizard as well. Infernape is my final hope of winning this battle. I go for an Acrobatics and he goes for a Fly. I go for a second one and I believe that one more would kill. I outspeed Charizard's Fly and use one more Acrobatics, and he lives on 5 HP. Infernape then falls to Flamethrower, and obviously Ferrothorn can't do anything to a Charizard, and falls to one Flamethrower. As much as I did so many stupid things in this Cagelocke before this battle, I think that this was some of the best Pokemon I've ever played. I somehow remembered from a Point Crow video that I watched like 3 years ago that Gengar was weak to ground, and I tried to play around that. I made a good decision to swap out Empoleon so I had a guaranteed safe switch later. I contemplated and looked at my moves. Jacob, who was on a call watching us during this battle, said this mid-battle.
Watching Andrew is stressful.
I think I've missed.
Yeah.
I understand, like, it must be, cause I could just imagine his thought process, but I've misplayed like 3 times.
Oh, I was watching him pick a move, and I was like, I know what I would pick here. And then I was just watching him go back and forth between a couple. I was like, oh, God, that was Squelch.
I also think I got unlucky. The crit on Gothitelle definitely mattered, and Infernape not killing Charizard there also sucked. It was a tough loss. Not because I thought I was going to win, because I didn't, but instead because I just got destroyed. This Cagelocke had a lot of times when I made dumb decisions. I got distracted, accidentally killed encounters that I could have used, and forgot my type advantages. I was not playing my best Pokemon here. Far from it. But you know what? I also got really unlucky. I found a total of 4 legendaries all game. All game! Heatran, my starter, Keldeo, the one I caught, and the 2 I didn't, Genesect and Manaphy. I didn't even see any other legendaries on the routes that I had already gotten counters in. It was really stupid. It also didn't help that Matt had much better luck than me, which if you know about his past Nuzlocke, it's kind of unusual for him to not have bad luck. Now, I don't want to blame it all on luck. There were many things that I could have done to prevent my loss, but I'm not going to say it didn't play a factor. Alright, I've complained enough. You know what's really cool about this Cagelocke? Well, for one, I found a shiny Cottony. But also, this was technically the first Nuzlocke I ever beat. In the 3-way, spoiler alert, I wiped the Elite Four. But because we wanted to have fun, they let me rebuild my team from the box. By that, normal Nuzlocke rules doesn't count. You know what else is awesome about this? If you don't include my final team, I only had 2 rows of death. 5 of those being from cage matches, and 2 of those matches were against a motherfucking Zygarde. As much as I want to complain, I can't. I had a super fun time playing this besides the bad session, and it was the first Nuzlocke I ever beat. Huge thanks to Matt for doing this with me. Like I said at the beginning, go check him out. He's got some fantastic videos that you would all like. Also, check out my other videos, and let me know in the comments if you ever lost an Alakazam to a Dusknoir. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace.